Hello friends, it's Jim Jefferson, your mortgage expert here to bring you some real talk backed by some real numbers so you can make an informed decision whether you're buying your next family home or your next investment property. So interest rates may go down. Okay, maybe they will. And in fact, they are forecasted to gradually decrease throughout 2025. Does that mean that a home is going to be more affordable if you wait? Well, I'm going to get to that important math in just a minute. Home prices may go down. I mean, how much higher can they get, right? Let's take a good hard look at this statement first. Well, the most important factor that leads to home price appreciation, price increases, is good old-fashioned economics, happens to be my major, and that's supply versus demand. So earlier this week, Freddie Mac released their latest analysis, which estimates that the current U.S. housing supply of 147 million units is about 4 million short of the 151 million units needed to satisfy housing demand. Simply put, Freddie Mac thinks we are a housing shortage of 4 million homes. Now let's take a look at the most recent U.S. home price forecast for 2025 from some of the top financial institutions and analytic firms. So many of the top financial and investment banks see price forecasts going up 3 to 5% over the next year. The consensus among the entire group, if you see here on the chart, that home prices are likely to increase at least 3.5%. Now, we can't provide you with any guarantees on home prices in the future, but we can provide you with facts on what home prices have done over the last 30 years. So let's take a look at that. With the exception of 4 years out of the last 30, we've seen steady home price appreciation increases every year. Those 4 years consisted of a housing bubble fueled by toxic loan products that do not even exist today, like no-doc, option arms with negative amortization, 100% financing with stated income, none of which exist anymore. Then we had the pre-pandemic dip, which was short in 2019. And what was that followed by? Well, a 20% increase in home prices in the next 2 to 3 years following. So now it's time to put that all together for some important math. The average home price today in America is just over $400,000. So we're going to use that as our example. And if we take the forecast average appreciation of 3.5% annually, a $400,000 home today will be $414,000 a year from now. The majority of industry experts, including myself, predict that interest rates are going to decrease somewhere between 0.75% to 1% by the end of 2025. So you were patient and you waited. You waited for that target interest rate to come down 1% below where it is today. Let's see how that worked out. Well, if you put 20% down on that home, you will save about $2,500 in interest in year one. And if you put 10% down, you'll save about $2,800 in interest in year one on that $414,000 home. But wait a minute, you paid $414,000 when you could have paid $400,000 today for that same home. So you missed out on $14,000 in appreciation to save just under $3,000 in mortgage interest. Is that a good idea? I don't think so either. So not to mention that you only live once. So besides missing out on the $14,000 in equity, you missed out on what could have been an epic year in your dream home that you're never going to get back. So I will quote one of my favorite movies to close this video from Dead Poets Society and Carpe Diem, my friends. So please pound that like button if you enjoyed today's video and follow me at Jim Jefferson Team on Instagram, on Facebook, and please go to my new YouTube channel, like, and follow me. Have a great day, and we will see you on the next video.